and more is exactly what the people in unchecked power say. The power and control imbalances in sports are extreme. My story is unique, but from the moment I signed up to join my school's track team, I became like millions of people. I was in a world where money, ego, and fame were more important than the body, voice, and life of a person. Studies show that at least 13% of people experience sexual abuse while participating in sports. I believe sports can change. But to end abuse in sports, we must face dark, uncomfortable truths. To stop it, we must understand how it is currently allowed to blossom. I have worked with organizations such as the Athlete Survivors Assist, a nonprofit working to end abuse in sports. Their trauma-informed advocacy work has taught me a great deal about how we can create systemic change. But we need societal buy-in to make this change happen. That is why I have written this memoir. In these pages, I will bring you along my journey as a young athlete. You will see, from my point of view at the time, my sports career. I will not tell you about my abuse. I will show you. I wrote this memoir in the present tense to show how subtle and slow building the normalization of abuse is over time. These are events from my life as I remember them. This memoir will show you what it's like to be a young, talented girl navigating an inherently flawed system. Years of therapy, reading through my old journals, and taking the uncomfortable but necessary time to reflect has helped me remember not just what happened and when, but how it felt. How it felt to be young, to be hopeful, to be hurt, to be let down, to lose myself. I have changed the names of minors and their parents in this book. I believe strongly that children are allowed to learn, grow, and make mistakes. I similarly do not name minors' parents to protect their children's anonymity, despite the adult's full culpability. Trigger warnings: disordered eating, body shaming, sexual harassment, abuse, self-harm, mental health episodes, and suicidal ideation. Part 1. Talent. 1. I've been swimming my whole life, but the first season I'm eligible for varsity, I'm 12. Only juniors and seniors are faster than me. I don't know why I'm fast. Maybe it's my lung capacity, or my ability to push through pain. Maybe it's just that swimming rewards hard work. I can't be sure. One thing I do know for certain, it's very hard to outwork me. We'd normally practice at Sarah Lawrence, the most expensive college in the United States. But this week, their pool is booked, so the first day of practice will be dry land training. When your head is underwater, it's hard to see who had a growth spurt over the summer, whose acne cleared up, who got boobs. I shaved my legs for the first time yesterday in preparation. The older girls don't have razor nicks cutting up their legs like I do. They've done this before. They're tan from training all summer in bikinis. Captain is the tannest, maybe because she practices more than the rest of them. Like me, Captain isn't tall, but her confident disposition helps her overshadow the other, taller seniors. You can tell she's the leader. When she gets up to speak, she doesn't look down at the ground or cross her arms over her chest. She stands tall and makes eye contact with each girl. She speaks her mind. I'm intimidated by her, but not in a way that makes me want to hide from her. I want to be like her. She reminds me of Regina George in Mean Girls. I'm scared and I already love her. Captain explains the workout. We'll run a 1.5-mile course around the school. The announcement is met with moans, but I'm hyped. I love to run. It takes me a second to build the courage to run past Captain, but I know she'll respect me for working hard. Swimmers always do. They know what real hard work is. They train for hours on end in a pool. There's little time for chit-chat and the seconds-long rests between reps. It's just you against the clock for lap after lap. Other sports complain about how hard their training is, but everything pales next to swimming. Runners sometimes run nonstop for an hour. Swimmers swim for 3. I run
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.